So run away home. Because now. Between you and I think that you and I can read the line in the fabric of this fucking broken planet. I hope you understand. Love and me, well, they go hand in hand. Between you and I think that you and I can realign the fabric of this fucking broken planet. I hope you understand. Love and me, well, they go hand in hand. Woo. Shit make your stomach hurt then. It's so sour. And that's for later though. That back in the bag. That ain't for now. That ain't for casual smoking. I should roll me a blunt though. What's going on, everybody? It's Saturday night, man. What y'all up to? Y'all staying out of trouble, right? I'm talking to the grown folks. I ain't talking to the young folks. Young folks do whatever the fuck young folks want to do and try to survive it. Talking to the old niggas. Old niggas, y'all better have y'all ass somewhere having some safe fun. Your old ass got responsibilities now. You know your body don't recover the way it used to. I'm stuck in stillness and the feeling of realness. Got numb fingers, I really don't feel this. Got numb fingers, I really can feel this. I come around. Night owes me a couple pounds. I run a grind, I'm right loaded. I settle down, I'm quite loaded. I hear the beholder. Cause I ain't never said I get a rise from everything I've ever tried. How was that? Somebody Spencer? Sure, bro, anytime. The fuck say he love to enjoy the stream sometimes. Sure. I just turn this motherfucking camera on and I just chill, bro. Ain't no special calls or topics or none of that shit. I just write topics on that motherfucker just for the fun of it. I don't never talk about whatever that shit say. I don't give a fuck. I'm just here to smoke weed and have fun.
And I really want to thank my coach, head coach Andreas, that still stay on with me. Thelma, Zora, all the people also Mike, they love you, my brother. Wait, he's a tough guy. Tough guy, you say how's that? You stop. So I'm beginning to stay. Well, congratulations. Great performance. Can't wait to see you again. We appreciate you for the winner.
Took the wrong lid off. Something in my fucking eye.
Egypt and Syria to be able to give a better life to me, my brother, basically started piece of shop business from the world's born all the way through childhood. They taught us the value of hard work, being able to just don't want to work and do things they can do if they don't want to. So my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and then my father got lung cancer. I had a full sense of mortality with my parents. I definitely had that sense of my mom will never pass away because she was in remission and then came back again.
Oh, buddy.
Woo. Didn't know anything about the breast cancer.
That motherfucker was for real there.
We don't expect what can come.
Yeah.
The only thing we know she having is this cancer, and she
Woo.
It's almost stage 4 right away. When I got the phone call from my brother,
I don't know what to do with my son.
It's like one of the worst feelings, man. Believing that it was a lie, believing that she didn't pass. But they were just telling me that after she had passed, you know, I definitely had
Hit my cuz up first.
got real sick.
See what the deal with him
I
is.
still my father. I can still get through this. He had a heart attack. He was on life support, and he was able to make it through that. I lost my parents, definitely refocused me and motivated me to push it further with mixed martial arts. That's something I carry with me always. And that's it with her as well, mother.
This nigga must be busy. Yeah, unavailable. Connect with me on Discord. Spencer_412. I'm gonna check you out, bro. Matter of fact, let me write that shit down or something, because y'all be writing these comments and stuff on here, and I be saying yeah, and I ain't gonna lie, I be forgetting about that shit the next day. I'm gonna write your motherfucking username down, and I'm gonna look you up, bro. I'm looking for some motherfucker to co-stream with that be wanting to get stupid. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, a whole lot of y'all lame as fuck, bro. Everybody a crybaby nowadays. Can't take no motherfucking jokes and shit. Let me see what it say. Spencer_412. Pen don't want to work now. It might not be meant to be, Spence. Oh, here go another pen right here. That. Spencer_412, yeah. _412 on Discord. I gotta start getting into Discord. I got like 184 fucking missed messages. I'm too old for this shit, man. I gotta get a partner, a social media manager. I'm trying to find like some little young white girl that's trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna be like my assistant. You know what I'm saying? Tell her I pay her a little something every week. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Why your name ain't up there though? That's what's crazy. Let me look up your thing. Must be on that damn game. I think it's raining outside. I think somebody got my cousin's phone. He might be burned up in the game. Yeah, I think somebody done got my cousin for his phone. Either that or he fucking. Cause I FaceTime him like 10 minutes ago and he ain't answer. But then about 5 minutes ago, I got a message to him. Who's this? Nigga, my cousin know who the fuck I am. But I'm like me, motherfucker. You know, Robert, motherfucker. And he ain't respond. So then I FaceTime after you done message, motherfucker. And the person ain't no answer and shit. So this nigga either fucking or somebody done got his phone. Probably his old lady or something, or some bitch. He better not be letting no bitches have be in his phone and shit, nigga. We don't play that shit. I know I don't, man. But then again, I don't do any type of motherfucker that play games and shit. I ain't never been no game playing motherfucker. I keep that shit straight up, straightforward for the most part, not all the time. You know what I'm saying? Once upon a time, I like to play a whole lot of games with bitches and shit. I ain't gonna lie, I was a real bad motherfucking womanizer. That's why I hold women so motherfucking near and dear, because I understand all the bullshit that they go through, man. as much as it might seem like, goddamn damn it, I'm always coming down on females and women and shit. Man, the truth of the matter is, man, you know, I understand that they the most precious thing in the world, and man, they deserve so much better. But I also feel like that don't mean that you're not supposed to hold yourself to a certain standard. And today's woman don't hold herself to a standard at all. The value of a woman is right now is the worst I've ever seen it in all my years alive.
He's not letting him get that styling going where he can start snapping that jab, starts to get that little bit of his shoulders. Just arches forward, right up to the fence, you have to right to the chin. She's taking some pain. His bar guns are a little low. So just keeps breaking. Nice right hand again from Woodson. Even though you might be able to take it, you don't want to just sit at the end of these punches and let Woodson start getting his confidence going. He needs to attack the legs. When you take one look at the legs of Woodson, I love the man. Most important thing, but he's got skinny legs. You got to chop him. What do you say? The tree trunks. The baby tree trunks. Yeah, listen. 6'2.5". Yeah, you can't. You can't have everything, you know. Tallest person in the featherweight division, as Megan said, he's probably not going to find that side before he put it to 155. I don't think I'd like to see that. I like to hear 145 just walking to the I'm not going to say something. Anytime you get a big win, like that, should come back to the level. Woodson's got great knees as well, being so tall. But again, facing another opponent who's over 6 foot in this division, a little bit more difficult to land those. Yeah, but they both spoke about that being difficult, but it used to be the point stuff back to the that 45 or so, right? You know, the back short guy, and you got the check like the 1% wax for the top. This is completely different, right? That back to these people, modified. So it's a unique situation with the back. Pressure has just been off the button. Here comes Padilla showing all the pressure. His body language is not great right now, Padilla. I don't know if that leg is really hurt. He stumbled and fallen from the clinch a couple times now in this round. Well, Padilla came out and just pressured him around and just got right in his face, not allowing Woodson to operate. Once that initial adrenaline was worn off, and once Woodson's connected a few times, it's kind of slowed him down a bit and allowed Woodson to operate.
Damn.
However, Padilla. Unbelievable. That is that boxing that I told you about. This man, 135 pounds, skinny left to an upper. This man can drop. Kicking crap. And you know what? He made it through that early storm that we did onto him. And as soon as he started finding his range, it looks like he's not even putting everything behind those shots, but he just snaps everything. Look at this upper.
That's catching him on the money.
He goes after him over. He has urgency, goes in there, goes after him, and gets that ground and pound going and gives Padilla no chance to recover. That's a beautiful, beautiful finish there for Woodson. That's exactly what he needed on the win streak that he's on now. He can get on the microphone with Bisping and call out somebody. If he says he's got a name, we're going to find out soon enough. But just beautiful boxing yet again on display from Woodson. And again, he had some adversity, Brendan, early on in that round, and took his time, worked his way through it, found his range, and once he does, he is a problem to deal with. Turner pulls down on a faint purpose. That result, the updates, Sean Woodson on the Buccaneers.
I'm rich again. I have time to give. I have people I can count on. And million stories to share.
The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
New projects means new project managers. You need to hire. Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/hire and get started today.
Own a design studio. Got a really big design contract. Realize you're not a creative type, but a finance type. Realize you got this. Use QuickBooks to get your cash flow flowing. Get live expert assistance to maximize your tax savings. Get back to doing what you love. Manage and grow your business all in one place. Intuit QuickBooks, your way to money.
To the captain, Violent Rapper, to the sport back to the title of UFC 311, Violent Kings on the top champ, and this is top contender on submission. Australian into weight. King, Barack Obama, takes on the PHL, he has a special offer for purchase 311 on January 18th, $10 off the price. ESPNplus.com/UBB. Upcoming, the head of the idea is taking off his glove. See about a possible retirement. Here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Andrew Glenn has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 58 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner, by
Fuck around and put my cell phone. I got tired of waiting. A nigga bones down like a math equation. Niggas really bitches if you peek. They don't show the hate. And I'm serving. This that shit that put Rick Ross in shape.
final seconds, you gotta be happy with that. You are dogging deep. Now you felt that this fight was always gonna happen. The start of the fight, you got in your face, switched it too early. Is that what you expected? I put this exactly down that cover. Out of the 16 wins, out of 14 of them were by finish by now. He overwhelmed you. I wasn't gonna let the run through you though. Broke himself out. Come straight for it. With that win, that's 4 or 5 win streak. That's 3 wins in 2024. What is next for Sean Woodson? Rank me in front of my feet. That dude is the legal finisher and I finished him. Can't wait to see you back in here again for another beautiful performance. Ladies and gentlemen, you're the winner. Sean, this he wants inside the top 15, and safe to say he deserves that at this point. Start off, but he was holding his gloves when they were off. No retirement. And if you're 27-year-old Mexican, before the turn with Sean Wilson, what a big year 2024 was. 3-0 for the North's hometown. St. Louis, and polishes it off with a finish in Tampa. All right, up next, we go to the lightweight division for Carlos. He's been building momentum up to 4 straight wins. His biggest strength is to make it a dogfight for his opponent from the jump, extending his streak. They just put him in line for ranked opposition in the near future. Same can be said for Joel Alvarez, who was 6-7. He was only sent back to the guy fighting for the title next month. Spain has a champ in Ilya Topuria and exciting lightweight finisher in El Fenamigo. You don't want to miss this one. It's coming right next.
Get now.
Eu lembro beijos, luz e poesia, sol na pele, você me lambia e eu dizia, baby, I love you.
On the vehicles that winter is no match for during the G-Rap. discounts on 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland and Sun models. See your local Jeep brand dealer today. The hunt is on his way. I like your style. Even the hunter rated R between beers. Sure, a meal like this is an option. Applebee's really big meal deal. Choose our new hand-breaded bucket chicken sandwich or stacked classic bacon cheeseburger plus fries and a drink, all for just $9.99. Hello? Hi, I'm Jim. Hi. How can I help you? So, I just... Yeah, we can have a conversation about anything you like. Anything? Try looking for a small round bolt somewhere on the oil pan. Does the child seem ready for me time?
And then pile it down. Spaghetti fingers.
Well, in dreams, noodles can sometimes represent creativity. Have you had
Shop Pixel's best holiday deal at googlestore.com.
Welterweights collide tonight's main event. Colby Johnson returns to elect his offensive pace. There's the white walking with Buckley. Brandon offensive from speed and taking the knockout in his last appearance. The fight back 85 comes to red. On ESPN2. Two lightweights with momentum on their side. Directly goes searching 155-pounders. On a quest to close the year in the top 15. Come on, let's go. Carlos have a lot on the line again. With 4 consecutive wins.
Yo.
You driving?
Yeah, I'm driving.
Oh, I'll just hit you up later.
All
right, later.
In fact, COVID-19, there's an argument that it is ethnically targeted. COVID-19 attacks certain races disproportionately. COVID-19 is targeted to attack Caucasians and black people. The people who are most immune are Ashkenazi Jews and Chinese. But we don't know whether it was deliberately targeted that or not. But there are papers out there that show the racial and ethnic differential impact to that. We do know that the Chinese are spending hundreds of millions of dollars developing ethnic bioweapons, and we are developing ethnic bioweapons. That's what all those labs in the Ukraine are about. And we are developing ethnic bioweapons. That's what all those labs.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, William Howard Taft, and President Barack Obama. One young girl traced them all back to one common ancestor.
They're all cousins and all grandsons of John Lackland.
It's the first family tree of its kind, pouring through more than half names for months. 12-year-old Bridge Ann D'Avignon discovered that all the U.S. presidents, except Martin Van Buren, are related to the former King of England, John Lackland Plantagenet, signer of the Magna Carta in 1215.
Mildred Reed is first great-grandmother on George Washington, and on Obama, Mildred Reed is the 10th great-grandmother.
It started as an assignment to research her own lineage, tracing it back to roots in France. But Bridge Ann wanted to branch out.
Well, I think we just all go back somewhere. It's just a matter of
The United States and G7 are now making good on that commitment. Together, we will leverage income earned from frozen Russian sovereign assets to provide a total of $50 billion extraordinary revenue acceleration ERA loans to Ukraine. This will lend vital support to the people of Ukraine as they defend their country, and it also makes clear aggressors and tyrants will be responsible for the damage they cause.
You know what also excites me? Among the many things, I'm excited about electric school buses. I love electric school buses. I just love them for so many reasons. Maybe because I went to school on a school bus. Hey, raise your hand if you went to school on a school bus, right?
She put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep cash bail system in place that impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman.
I learned the swipe of my pen, I could charge someone with the lowest level offense. And because of the swipe of my pen, that person could be arrested. They could sit in jail for at least 48 hours. They could lose time from work. What else do we know about this population, 18 through 24? They are stupid. That is why we put them in dormitories.
I am Chief Warrant Officer 2, Duncan J. Sears. The intended audience of this video is Congress, and I claim whistleblower status in accordance with Title 10 U.S. Code 1034. I understand that making this video in my uniform is a very serious decision. For the past 4 years, I have tried to rectify my situation the correct way through my chain of command. I have submitted an Inspector General complaint. I have attempted resolution through my Congressman, Burgess Owens. I have lost faith in my entire chain of command, including the Adjutant General Boyack, who has lied on an official sent to my congressman. My Commander-in-Chief, Governor Cox, who signed off on the COVID-19 policies in 2021 for which my career is being destroyed, currently stands accused of election interference by his opponent, Phil Lyman. This video is not intended to be insubordinate, but I am demanding accountability from my leaders. I joined the military in 2017 and became an Apache pilot for the Utah Army National Guard. I deployed with my unit to Afghanistan in 2020. Shortly after returning home, all soldiers in the military were ordered to take an EUA, Emergency Use Authorization, COVID-19 vaccine. As mandating experimental treatments goes against Title 10, U.S. Code 1107, I simply refused the order. They attempted coercion, bribery, and threats to try to get me to take it. In April of 2021, I was grounded and no longer allowed to fly. I also refused to participate in the EUA COVID-19 testing, so then they shut off my pay and took away my benefits. I was required to miss my civilian employment and drill with my unit with no pay on multiple occasions as ordered by Colonel Noe Vasquez, which caused me even greater financial hardship. I defaulted on my military retirement loan because I no longer had the funds to pay what I was forced to drop out of my local university where I was studying to become a pilot for the airlines because they turned off my educational benefits. Around this time, I was also going through a devastating separation and divorce with my spouse. My mental health and finances were a mess, and I was forced to move myself and my 2 small children into my parents' unfinished basement, where we still reside today. At a time when I needed my brotherhood for support, I was ostracized, labeled, and discarded. And no, I'm not starting a GoFundMe. My pride doesn't allow for me to accept charity. I will make my own way. What I want is a pound of flesh. I want accountability. Thankfully, a psycho chick recently blew up my business here on TikTok, so hopefully we won't be basement dwellers soon. Back on track. The vaccine mandate for military members was correctly rescinded, and because they could no longer kick me out of the military for that, they shifted their focus to kick me out for mental health issues instead. But my individual situation within the military is just a small symptom of a big sickness that affects all of us. We are currently ruled by a cabal or ruling class that consists of greedy executives, woke generals, corrupt politicians, and satanic celebrities. Their goal is to constantly pit us against one another based upon our skin color, our religion, our class status, and our politics, all for their gain. They create false flags to send your children to foreign countries for profit. They poison our food, water, and medicine for population control. They slowly whittle away at our basic God-given rights. They distract us with music, movies, and fashion to rot our brains. And they hate us. They see us as cattle. It's dumb, disgusting, easily controlled, but useful. Personally, I am fed up, and I am asking my people, the American people, to rise up with me within the bounds of the law and take back our country, our security, our economy, and our American dream. And if our politicians stand in our way, we will remove them and elect to fight for us. The answer is not murdering CEOs on the street. Our system may be broken, but it can be rebuilt peacefully if we work together. Your party cannot save you. Both sides are used by this elite class. If you don't like Trump, demand better candidates on your side. But based upon the amount of opposition that Trump faces from this elite ruling class, I genuinely believe that he is onto something. Remember, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And it is clear that he is their enemy based on their actions. I am asking you all to give him a chance. My personal message to Trump is that the time to divide has passed, and it is now time to unite all Americans. We should all brace for terror attacks, mass shootings, technology failure, and economic collapse. The ruling class will not go down without playing every card they have left in their arsenal to retain control. Because this account is monetized, my future videos and topics will be showcased on my other account, Deej the Chief, which is not monetized. I do not feel it is appropriate to profit off of this subject. I pledge any money that this video makes to Steve Nakui, father of Lance Corporal Kareem M. Nakui, who was killed during the botched withdrawal of Afghanistan. Steve had the guts to stand and protest his son's death and was arrested for it. I would like to buy him a nice dinner. Hell, I hope this video does so well that we have to send him and his family on a vacation. I want to close with a special message to my brothers and sisters in arms. I am disappointed in you. And remember, just because I speak sharp words against you, it does not mean that I do not love you. 96% of you participated in the EUA COVID vaccine, and less than half of you did it willingly. They lied to you, they threatened you, they coerced you. None of you got an FDA-approved vaccine in 2021. It did not exist, and for that you should be furious. From a security standpoint, I want you to consider that vaccination rate. What if a scientist at Pfizer had conspired with one of our enemies to taint the vaccine to destroy the force? 96% of our military would have been out of the fight almost overnight. That cannot be allowed to happen ever again. I'll agree with you, this is a situation that your leaders never should have put you in. You were just trying to be a good soldier and follow orders. But there's a powerful quote from the movie Kingdom of Heaven that I love. King Baldwin says, "Remember that even when those who move you be kings or men of power, Your soul is in your keeping alone. When you stand before God, you cannot say, "But I was told by others to do thus," or "that virtue was not convenient at the time." This will not suffice. Remember that. Your oath is to the Constitution of the United States of America, the law of the land. You swore that oath to God, so you will answer to him for it. I am challenging all of you to renew your oath and post it to social media. It requires courage to stand when asked, so please allow me to read a scripture over you for courage, and then I will close with my oath. Behold, God is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid. For the Lord Jehovah is my strength and my song. He also is become my salvation. I, Chief Warrant Officer 2 Duncan Jesse Searcy, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which I am about to enter. So help me God. Amen.